Good day. We are the reporter of Chapter 3, which is a topic about understanding financial statements. So number 1, the basic financial statements. Financial statements and the accompanying notes contain a wealth of useful information regarding the financial position of a company, the success of its operations, the policies, the strategies of its management, and insight into its future performance. So, kung paano siya gin-operate, kung paano ang mga polisiya, kag ang mga strategies nga ginagamit niya para sa pag-manage ang isa ka company, dira na siya nakita, dira na natin makita kung sa pagpada natin mabalance sa financial statements. Statements, user can find answer to the following sample questions through analysis of the data presented there together with other data generated by corporate financing reporting. Halimbawa, number 1, how does the company compete in its operating environment? Kung paano siya makipag-compete sa iyang, halimbawa, kung sa isa ka lugar, may arad ang mga business nga ginabutang, kung paano siya mag-operate dira sa isa ka company, kung paano siya mag-operate sa isa ka environment, kung may mga kompetensya siya dira, paano siya mag-survive sa isa ka lugar nga para makasurvive siya. So, then, number 2, would an investment generate attractive returns? Halimbawa, ang active returns na halimbawa, kung ang imo bala nga kung nabala ang gin-invest nimo may balik sa imo, amo na siya para dira mo na siya mabutang pud na siya sa financial statement. So, number 3, should existing investment holdings to be continued or liquidated? So, kumbala ang gin-invest nimo may nang ipadayunon pa or kinahanglan pa siya i-liquidate pa siya naton. Amo na siya ang sa isa sa mga sa financial statements naton. Number 4, will cash flows be sufficient to meet interest and principal payments? So, halimbawa may mga cash flows kita nga ginahimo, di ba? So, na ba ng sufficient sa para ma-meet ang aton nga halimbawa kung pila ang aton nga gin-invest nabalik bala sa aton or hindi dira siya makita sa financial statements. So the 4 basic financial statements. Number 1, the statement of financial position. Dira na siya nabutang ang sa financial position amo ang assets, ang liabilities, ang owner's equity, kag kung ang mga dates, ang mga particular dates sa mga kung develop, ano nga pizza sa nagsugod, kag tuwe, kag bulan siya nagsugod, ang isa ka business nga, financial statements ng business. Then number 2, the income or earning statements. So, amo na siya naman, di na naman nabutang ang resulta sa operations, sa mga revenues natin, ang income naton, ang mga net profit naton, kag ang aton kung pila aton nga kung nalugi ba ta or dira naman na siya nabutang sa income or earning statement. Number 3, the statement of changes in equity, which summarizes the changes in a company's equity for a period of time, ordinarily or 1 year. So halimbawa, sa bilog nga tuig nga income, kung bala may mga changes dira na siya nabutang ang aton nga changes of statement of changes. Amo na siya ang ginatawag natin yung statement of changes kung dira siya ginasummarize na tanan-tanan ng mga company's equity sa company. Amo na siya sa isa bilog nga most gid nila sa every year gid na siya. So mo na nga every year mayara kita nga liquidation niya ginatawag nga kita ginaliquidate kita kung bala kung may lugi o kung wala ang ating nga company. Okay, ang number 4, the cash flow statement. So, dira naman nabutang kung ang cash inflows kag outflows ang aton nga part ng mga finances naton, ang aton nga investment, ang aton mga activities during the period sa accounting period. Halimbawa, kung pilang aton nga gingasto, ang pilang nagsulod sa aton nga kwarta, pilang aton nga mga revenues dira na siya mabutang naman sa cash flow statement sa financial statement. Current assets. Current assets include cash or those assets expected to be converted into cash, used or consumed within 1 year or 1 operating cycle, whichever is longer. So, halimbawa, tanan niya nagasulod nga kwarta, kag ang mga collected money natin into cash, amo na siya ang ginatawag natin nga current assets. Cash and cash equivalents. The cash account is exactly that, cash in any form, cash. Ang cash account, ano siya, halimbawa, ang gina-deposit natin sa bangko or ang ginahulat natin yung kwarta, mo na siya gawag natin yung cash account. So, ang cash equivalent naman niya, mo naman ang short-term and highly liquid investments that are readily convertible to cash and so near their maturity that represent significant risk of changes in value because of changes in interest rates. Ang mga examples niya mo siyang mga treasury bills, mga commercial paper, certificate of deposits, ng money market funds, tapos cash management pools, mga muna siyang mga example. Marketable securities. Marketable securities are cash substitute, cash that is not needed immediately in the business and is temporarily invested to earn a return. So, amo na siyang mga idikit man bala natin kinahanglan, pero importante man siya. So, account receivable. So, kabalo na ito kung ano ang account receivable. Amo na siyang mga accounts nga accounts receivable are customers balances, mga balance bala sa mga customers natin nga kinahanglan pa natin niya sulokton. Amo na siyang tawag natin nga account receivable. Mga ginapang utang, mga utang nga dapat pa nga natin nga sukton, mga may sulokton pa siya. Amo na siyang tawag nga account receivable. So, ang inventories naman. Ang inventories naman, amo naman siya ang inventories are item held for sale or used in the manufacture of products that will be sold. Halimbawa, ng mga inventories, halimbawa, ang mga products bala nga nang kinahanglan pa ibaligya, ng ipang inventory na siya, ipang isipon na siya tanan, ikolektahan na siya tanan, tapos para mabalaan mo kung bala ang inyong mga products, damo pa or nang jutay pa para mabalaan niyo kung inyo nga negosyo is nabenta siya tanan or wala. So dira siya na mababalaan mo sa mag-inventories na. Okay, makadto naman kita sa prepaid expenses. So, ang mga prepaid expenses naman, amo na siya mga certain expenses natin para sa mga insurance, mga rent, ang mga property taxes, ang mga utilities natin, kag ang ating mga kung isa gina-advance sa atin halimbawa magrenta sang isa ka place para sa ating nga business nang amo na siyang nadala na siya sa prepaid expenses naton. Then ang ating nga mga taxes nang nagbayad kina bala wala pa ka start mo nga business may ara ka na bayaran amo na siya ang ginatawag natin nga prepaid expenses.
Other non-current assets. Other assets on a firm statements of financial position can include a multitude of other non-current items such as property held for sale, the cash surrender value of life insurance policies, and long-term advance payments. In this is the other example of non-assets include the natural resources, the assets like oil, gas reserves, or timber. And the next one is the inherited customer bases. Customer bases that a business has inherited. And the third one is the acquired brands. Brands that a business has acquired. The non-current assets are also known as fixed assets or long-term assets or hard assets. They are assets that a business holds for more than 1 year and are not easily converted into cash within a short period. Non-current assets are capitalized instead of being expensed like current assets. The non-current assets are important for a business because they help generate revenue and support operations over the long term. They are typically funded using long-term financing like term deed, subordinated deed, or equity funding structures. Current liabilities, also known as short-term liabilities, are debts a company must pay within a normal operating cycle, which is usually less than 12 months. Example, account payable, business taxes, dividend declared but not yet paid, deferred revenue, operating expenses, income taxes owed, payroll taxes withheld, and pre-sold goods and services.
Accounts payable. Accounts payable are short-term obligations that arise from credit extended by suppliers for the purchase of goods and services. For example, cost of buying raw materials. For business owners, this refers to the money your company owes for the materials you use to create your products. This exact type of raw materials that appear on your balance sheet may vary by your industry and even your business model. Notes payable. Notes payable are short-term obligations in the forms of promissory notes to suppliers or financial institutions. For example, companies threaten promise to repay a loan to a lender, usually with interest.
Calculation. Current liabilities are calculated using the formula notes payable plus accounts payable plus short-term loans plus accrued expenses plus unearned revenue plus current portion of long-term debts plus other short-term debts. And the other one is the reporting. Current liabilities are reported on a company balance sheet along with long-term liabilities. And the last one is the working capital. The difference between current liabilities and current assets is called working capital, which is used to assess a company liquidity. The other one is the reserves, an amount that has been taken from retained earnings or other surplus, but it is not required to meet a liability or contingency. And the other one is the contributed surplus, the amount of capital from the issuance of shares above the par value. It's also known as additional paid-in capital. Other equity accounts include the common stock, preferred stock, treasury stocks, and retained earnings. The other equity accounts. These include preferred stock, foreign currency, translation effects, treasury stock, and the accumulation of unrealized gains or losses on investments in debt and equity securities that are classified as non-current investments. These are some other equity accounts include the other comprehensive income, a company's change in equity over a specific period of time. It's often the result of transactions and events that have unrealized cash gains or losses. This is the example of equity accounting. The investors record their share of investors' earnings as revenue from invested on the income statement. For example, if a firm owns 25% of a company with a $1 million net income, the firm reports earnings from its investments of $250,000 under the equity method.
Profit. The difference between net sales and cost of goods sold is called gross profit or gross margin. Gross profit is the amount of money a company earns after subtracting the cost of producing and sells its goods or service. Thank you.
Net sale. Total sale revenue for each year is shown net of return and allowances. A sale return is a cancellation of a sale, and a sale allowances is a deduction from the original sale invoice price. Net sale example. If a company has gross sale of 100,000 and deduction of 2,000 in sale discount, 1,000 pesos in sale allowances, and 1,000 pesos in sale return, then the net sale are 96,000.